So I find myself having a seasonal moment every few weeks, few months or so or whatever, where I am confronted with the fact that I am spending way too much time on my phone. And you might be in a similar camp. I would say probably most of you watching fall into like one of three categories, where either you are super aware of like, it's very easy to spend too much time on your phone and that could be damaging, so I'm going to stay far away from that. Or second person is, I'm totally unaware of it, totally unattentive to it, and maybe you are spending way too much time on your phone and totally unattentive to it, and maybe it's damaging, and maybe this is a little eye-opening. Or you find yourself, like me, where every so often you're like, man, I gotta spend a little less time on my phone. So you cut back, you do something, and then you start creeping up again and again. It's like automatic, and then you realize again, shoot, I'm spending too much time on my phone. This thing is addicting. And I think it's made to be that way, especially with like social media, different apps, different games, all the things that you can have. You've got the world at your fingertips on this little device. And in this world that we live in today, I think probably more of us than not who have a smartphone are in some ways a little bit addicted to it. I know I am. I was confronted with it recently, and that's why I'm making this video. Because I think one of the telltale giveaway signs of this is like, what is your automatic response when you've got even the smallest amount of downtime? I imagine, like, I've been out of school for a little bit now, but you show up to class like a minute early. What do? You could talk with other people. You could have real conversations and engage the people around you. You could pull out your notes. You could start getting ready for class. Or you pull out your phone and you just like scroll and check things with the 1 minute that you have. At stop signs, this is another really telltale thing. You're at a stop sign or a stoplight. You're there for 30 seconds at a stoplight. What do? You take that 30 seconds to pull out your phone and check your phone as if something super important is going to be there. Watching TV. And this is like media on media. But you're watching TV, it gets the commercial. What do? The phone right away. And it's not always even like checking to see if I've got texts or like people I'm actually communicating with or doing anything productive. So often it's just, I've got a free moment. My automatic response is scrolling. Mindless scrolling. Maybe you find yourself in a similar situation, and I am confronted with recently that I've spent far too much compulsive, mindless, for no reason time on my phone. And it's not great, because what that means is I'm a little bit addicted. And if my subconscious automatic reaction to any downtime that I have, the way that I deal with downtime is automatically just doing this, I am so not able to be present to the world around me. And that's not great. And then of course, it also bleeds over into like, if I've got leisure time, that I could be doing something more restful, healthy, maybe even productive with my leisure time. And instead, I just spend a bunch of time scrolling away or watching YouTube videos. Or even worse, if I'm supposed to be having productive time with work or classes and studies or spending time with other people, and I'm just stuck here, I'm trapped, I'm addicted, and I need to stop. So what do? How do we deal with the issue of spending way too much time on this? There's very practical, easy ways that are built in to your phone. Like most smartphones have screen time limits where you can cap out, this is the amount of time that I'm going to spend on my phone, and it like shuts off certain apps or certain activities that you can do on your phone after being on it for that much time. You can also just delete apps. Like get rid of them so that they lose their functionality. Or you can block certain websites where you're spending way too much time. Like I have done this many times. When I'm confronted with this kind of thing, I'll like delete social media off my phone. But then after a little bit, I just start going on the social media websites on like Google Chrome on my phone. Then I have to block those websites from my phone. It's just like you become so automatic to just like this mindless scrolling. We're trapped. Another tip I would even say is to go so far as to like leave this somewhere else. I think there's like some feeling that I need to have my phone on me at all times. Like there's a lack of security if I don't have it with me, because it's so automatic just to like, what if someone reaches out to me? No one's probably reaching out to you unless you're really important. And regardless, it can probably wait. You don't have to be so plugged in all the time. There's something I think freeing. When I'm in a good season of this There's something so freeing of not just being here all the time, and to be able to just like put it away and to detach is freeing. It allows me to be more present to the people around me, to the environment around me. It kind of clears up my head a little bit. I'm more productive with the things that I'm doing. I'm better able to engage. Everything is more free. I'm more alive. I'm more present. So if nothing else, if this video doesn't give you anything, maybe just like a wake-up call to the attentiveness to how much time you spend on this little thing and what's that doing for your life. Because I continue to be confronted with the fact that I spend too much time on this. And it's not great for me. I want to spend more time in prayer. I want to spend more time being productive. I want to spend more time being present to the people around me. I don't want to just like waste the little in-between moments by this like automatic response. I want to be human. I want to not be attached and addicted to anything. So let's be more free. And I hope that this is helpful to you. And if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And get off of YouTube now, because maybe you're in too deep. Bye.